Everyone, it's Nicole, and I thought I would do a video about getting ready for the crop that I'm going to next weekend. So these are the page kits that I got ready a few weeks ago. I hadn't got ready 36 of them. I have to say, after the pages that I'm getting done up until Monday, November 6th, I think. 3, 4, 5, yeah. There's 13 gone, so that meant that I would only have 23 left. Now I did go into sort of like my stash of my pre-made kits, and I did find 2 extra ones that I had made way back. Oh, maybe here it is. 2 extra ones that I had made way back, so that it makes 25. So this is the difference between making page kits to use at home, because I can just print my photos whenever, I go make a page, and going away to a crop. So now I'm going to get my page kits ready so that I'm going to a crop, and this time around I'm going to try to make it so that I'm bringing almost very little extra except for my page kits, a few inks, my ATG gun, my trimmer, that kind of stuff, but not a lot of extra stuff. I might bring a few cardstock, but I'll show you everything that I'm going to bring. And so I'm going to go through my page kits and add the stuff that I'm going to need to finish the page, and I don't have it in here, and I want to make sure that I bring it with me, because once I'm, an hour and a half away from home, it's not the time to be saying, man, I wish I had that. So the sort of stuff I'm going to be adding in this is I'm going to be looking for some letter stickers, some washi tape, and my pictures, and some twine or stuff like that I might want to add. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you on fast forward now, because I got to get 25 page kits ready. So it's going to take a bit of time, so I'll just do a voiceover for the rest. Okay, so we're going to start putting what is left, so I can go to the crop and not feel like I'm missing some stuff. So first of all, I grabbed a whole bunch of bigger journaling card. I know the little ones I put inside, and it was like, to put my titles, to put my washi tape and that kind of stuff. But now I'm going to have bigger journaling cards, and I put it inside there, but I'm going to take it out, and it's just going to say Journal PK1 for Page Kit 1, and I'm going to keep them to the side, and I'm going to do my journaling before I go away to the crop. Now, what I'm grabbing for this part, see, I put there PK1, and that's why I decided, no, I'm going to keep them out, because then I'm going to have to take every journaling card out so I can journal, and I don't want to do that. Now, I did do a lot of cropping for this video. I deleted a lot of stuff because of the fact that I had my pictures next to me, so I could quickly go through the page kits and see what page kits I want, what pictures went with these page kits. But the problem is I also wanted to put my letter stickers in there and some washi tape. So that meant that I had to go across my room to go get my stickers. I wanted to put some twine in there and some ribbon. So a lot of times I was gone for, a minute or two to go grab that and then come back. Now, another thing I decided was, while I'm doing these page kits, let's decide on some myths that I want to bring, because I don't want to bring a lot of stuff. I want to bring the minimum amount of stuff that is possible to bring, because I'm going there. It's about an hour and 15 minutes away. I'm going there with my friend, and she's the one putting on the crop. So she's got a whole bunch of stuff to bring. So I don't want to make it so that I stress her out, because she thinks that, I'm going to have a lot of stuff. So I'm just going to have like my bag that I put my page kits in. I have my little tote that I'll show you a little later to put all my tools, and then one little container, and I'm talking not very big at all. So I'll be sharing that with you. And I find that because I made all these page kits, I'm not stressed, and I don't need to bring extra papers, extra embellishments, or a lot of alphas and that kind of stuff. And another thing that I'm watching for is if I choose an alpha for a specific page kit, then I keep it in mind so that as I'm going through some more page kits, that I can remember them, and then I can use that alpha more than once. Another thing I'm doing is I have a journaling card that I put on it pictures to be taken, because yes, I have a lot of pictures that are already ready. So I have the pictures that I got printed maybe 2-3 months ago, and then the ones that I got printed 2-3 weeks ago. I have those available, but then there was some pages that I want to do was pictures that we had just taken, like the ones from the apple orchard when we went apple picking. So I have that little journaling card next to me, and I'm putting down, take a picture of this, and then I put which page kit it belongs to. And as I'm putting everything for the page kits, I make sure that I have a journaling card. If I want to put any kind of washi tape, I put it in there. And then if I know I want to use a specific distress ink for a specific page, I write it down on my little card too. So when I'm going through my pages, when I start putting my pages together, I know exactly what I intended. Okay, so I have 25 page kits that I had ready. So that's the ones that I'm going to bring. And I'm not too worried, because let's say I'm just like superwoman this weekend, and I get all 25 pages ready or done. I'm not too worried, because remember at the beginning, when I was putting these page kits together, I said I am putting way more embellishments than I need to. I'm not going to end up using all the pattern papers that I've put with all these page kits. I'm going to have leftovers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to designate my first page kit that I use, yes, and I have an empty bag. I'm going to designate that to put all my paper embellishments in it, and then hopefully I have room to bring a little basket with me, and I'll put when I do my packing, you'll see that I put all my embellishments that I had left over from previous pages. I put them in a 5x7 iris container. So I'll just keep that on my desk, and whatever leftovers I have, I'll just chuck it in there. And then if I run out of things to do, I can just grab those embellishments. I am going to bring a few cardstocks with me. I'm bringing some black, I'm bringing some white, some brown, and some craft. So I can use that as my background. I'm not worried, if I don't have a full 12 by 12 to use as the background, it's not a big deal. If I'm going to be able to do that many pages, I'll just be happy that I can, do some extra layouts using whatever I have left. And same things with the pictures. Per page kit, I put way more pictures than I possibly can use, so I can do, another layout using some of those pictures. One thing that I haven't used in a long time, and I have a crap load of, is some ribbon. So I decided to go through my ribbon stash and grab a few different ribbons. And you can't see this, but right across from where I'm standing, I have two piles. I have one pile that basically the page kit is done. So that means, I have my letters, I have my pictures, I have the rest of the embellishments that I want to put in. And most importantly, the pictures are there. Now the journaling card is in there, and I haven't quite decided yet. Well, I think I have. I didn't know if once I journal on all the cards, whether or not I was going to go to each page kit and stick the card in each of the page kits. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a clip around all the journaling cards, and then I'll just put them with my stash. And then as I'm doing a layout, I can just grab one of the journaling cards that goes with that page kit, and then I have my journaling. One of the things that I have the hardest time for is my journaling. And it's usually because while I'm scrapping, I just am not in that creative mode to do the journaling. So by doing the journaling ahead of time, once I'm sitting down and I'm chatting up, a bunch of ladies, I just can't stop and think. But if I just read what I put on my journaling card and I just copy it, then I know that by the time I come home, I'm going to have all the journaling done on all my pages that I get completed. So what I did was this weekend, I just took a couple of hours and I got my whole 25 pages, page kits done. Now for this one here, I grabbed a stamp set. I don't plan on bringing a whole bunch of stamp sets. I'm going to show you which other stamp sets I'm going to bring. It's not too many, but I'm going to bring just a few little stamp sets, just to add a little bit of stamping here and there. So one of the things that I make sure is every page kit, one, I kind of open it up as you see there. I look to see, what I had, if I had a little recipe card in there, what it says. And this one says Josh College. So the page or the recipe card that I'm putting down pictures, I put Josh's first day of college on that, so I know I need to print those off, and then I do up a journaling card. Now today is the 30th, and I am absolutely, everything is packed up, so I'm 4 days ahead of time. The only thing I have left to do is I have 4 pictures left that I have to print, and that all the other pictures I got done with my Canon selfie, so it was really quick. I took like maybe 45 minutes and I printed all the pictures that I needed to do. But these next ones, I want to print it with my bigger printer, so it takes a little bit more time. So today I'm running out of time, but tomorrow I'll get those 4 or 5 pictures printed. But everything is packed up, everything is in containers, and on tomorrow's video, which will be Wednesday for you guys, I'll show you exactly how many little containers that I'm bringing. It's almost nothing and it feels so good. Now, it's not tested yet, so I'll talk about, when I come back, I'll talk about how it worked out for me. But I think with having all these page kits done and having all the embellishments, and really the only thing that I had missing was some sprays, and I had to make sure I had pictures and a few cardstocks. I think it's going to be okay. And I was chatting with my friend this morning, and I showed her a picture of what I was bringing. She says, wow, that's impressive. I said, well, it's not tested yet, but I have to say, all the other crops that I went to, I noticed that half of the stuff that I brought I didn't even touch. So I'm going to try this out, and I'll let you you guys know how it works out for me. So this is another one that I grabbed a piece of ribbon, and I put it away, and then I was like, oh no, I need some thickers, because I know that would be one thing that I would definitely be missing, is if I didn't have the letter stickers that I needed. Because the difference of doing page kits from when you're just scrapping at home and page kits, that you're going away, is at home, if I have something missing, I turn around and I grab my stickers, or I go to my thicker storage area and I grab some thickers. Or, if I want some mist, I just go to my mist. But going an hour and a half away, you don't have that. Now, it doesn't mean that you need to bring, half of the stuff that you own. I think with a bit of planning, it's a little bit of more planning ahead of time. And instead of just starting 2 days before I'm going to the crop, I actually started like a month ago, right? A month and a half ago when I got these page kits ready. There's no way this week I would have time to get 25 page kits ready and also getting all this other stuff done. So this is the last page that I got ready in this session. I did it in 2 sessions, and I basically divided it in 2. I did 12 the first session and then 13 the second session, so that I got 25 pages done, or the page kits done. And then the next day I packed up all my tools and stuff. So tomorrow we'll go through the rest of the page kits, and I'll also upload what I packed and brought with me. So for today, that's going to be it. I just want to thank you so much for watching, and we will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.